The 2025 San Marino MotoGP at the Misano Marco Simoncelli circuit was supposed to be a celebratory event for Ducati and Marc Márquez. However, the weekend turned into a drama that sparked a storm of controversy in the paddock. Marc Márquez's mysterious crash on the sixth lap raised serious suspicions that the 8-time world champion's bike had been sabotaged. Was Marc Márquez's bike sabotaged, as many in the paddock suspected? Let's discuss it. Márquez started the race in 4th place. Starting from the second row is usually challenging, but he displayed extraordinary reflexes this time. As soon as the lights went out, Márquez shot off like a bullet, exploiting the narrow gap between his opponents. Within seconds, he was in 2nd place, having not even touched the first corner, a nearly perfect start. The cheers of the crowd echoed throughout the stands, creating a thrilling atmosphere, as if the entire Misano circuit were witnessing the rise of a champion once again. Márquez's aggressive riding style, which many fans had long missed, was on full display once again. Lap after lap, he kept a close eye on the rider in front of him, giving his rival no room to breathe. He exerted relentless mental pressure. Every section of the track became a stage for a psychological duel. Finally, at the start of the 6th lap, the long-awaited moment arrived. With a brilliant manoeuvre filled with precision and courage, Marquez overtook Marco Bezzecchi and surged to the front of the pack. The atmosphere in Misano heated up, and the fans rose from their seats, convinced that they were witnessing history. All signs pointed to one grand scenario. Marc Márquez was poised to lead Ducati to a historic victory on home soil. A victory not just about points, but also about pride and glory for the red manufacturer in front of its home crowd. But disaster struck just 1 lap later. As he entered turn 15, the camera captured a truly disconcerting moment. Despite his speed and corner angle remaining within normal limits, Marquez's Ducati Desmosedici GP25 suddenly lost grip, as if something unseen had ripped the tyres from under him. There was no contact with another rider, and no puddles or gravel on the track that could have caused the crash. In the blink of an eye, the bike lost traction completely, sending Marquez flying off the track. His body flew low before hitting the gravel hard and creating a thick cloud of dust that momentarily obscured the camera's view. Spectators in the stands held their breath for a few seconds before erupting with speculation and confused cheers. What really happened? Was it purely a technical error, or was there something more sinister behind the incident? The facts that later emerged made the case even more suspicious, sparking widespread speculation in the paddock. In an interview after the crash, Marquez admitted that he had felt something was wrong since the first free practice session. Since FP1, I've been struggling. It's like I'm fighting against my own bike. The data on the computer may look normal, but it feels different. It's stiff and vibrates in many places. It doesn't respond as usual, Marquez told the media in a serious tone. This statement sent Ducati and MotoGP technical analysts into overdrive immediately. They examined the data more closely, comparing the telemetry from FP1 to that from the main race. Some observed a striking discrepancy between Marquez's control inputs and the bike's response at turn 15, a seemingly unnatural split-second delay. This finding cannot be explained solely by rider error or loss of tyre traction. It further bolsters the suspicion that external factors influenced the bike's performance. The situation escalated when news circulated that Gigi Dall'Igna, the general manager of Ducati Corse, was furious after the incident. He was upset not only because Ducati had lost a crucial podium opportunity, but also because he felt someone was deliberately trying to thwart the team's long-term plan to dominate with Marc Márquez. Gigi was livid. This wasn't just a simple crash. According to a source close to the team, Ducati felt that dirty hands were trying to thwart their grand plans with Marquez. The source described a tense and whispering paddock atmosphere. Ducati didn't remain silent. Within hours of the incident, they announced they would conduct a thorough internal investigation, which would include examining telemetry data, electronic components, and the entire crew involved in preparing Marquez's bike. Public pressure mounted, as this incident could damage MotoGP's credibility if tampering was proven. To date, Dorna and the FIM have remained silent and have not issued an official statement. This silence has only fueled the rumours, with many urging a transparent investigation to maintain the integrity of motorcycle racing's most prestigious sport. Meanwhile, Marc Márquez's presence at Misano from the start of the weekend created an emotional tension that was hard to ignore. For MotoGP fans, Misano is more than just a circuit, it's a Valentino Rossi shrine, the birthplace of the VR46 Academy and the epicentre of Italian racing passion. Every year, Misano is an occasion for the Italian public to proudly watch Rossi students shine. But this time, the public's focus was squarely on Marquez. Since the free practice session, Marquez's impressive performance had heightened the tension in the paddock. His consistent speed and ability to maximise the Ducati GP25 in every corner led many to believe he could take pole position. This clearly changed the dynamic of the weekend. Several times, cameras captured Rossi in deep conversation with VR46 technical staff. His facial expression was solemn and occasionally anxious. There was a subtext of concern that Marquez would dominate once again in his own backyard, which would likely be bittersweet for the MotoGP legend. The cheers and jeers from some fans created a dramatic backdrop, reminding everyone that the Rossi-Marquez rivalry wasn't truly over, even though Rossi had retired. Every Marquez manoeuvre on the track drew a strong reaction from the stands. Some cheered in admiration, while others whistled in derision. The atmosphere at Misano felt like an emotional battlefield, where history, rivalry, and local pride collided with the ambition of an 8-time world champion. Amid the escalating controversy, Alex Marquez finally spoke out. The younger brother of Marc Márquez emphasised that what happened to his brother at Misano felt strange. Honestly, I felt something was wrong. The way Marc's front tyre lost grip wasn't normal. It looked like a technical problem that shouldn't happen at this level. If someone deliberately caused that situation, then someone was trying to bring down my brother, Alex said firmly. Alex also warned against anyone trying to distract his brother during the world title fight. We've overcome many obstacles together. If anyone tries to take Marc down, it will only make him stronger. I know exactly how he responds to pressure. He will come back faster, angrier, and more motivated, Alex concluded. If the allegations of sabotage are proven true, it could be one of the biggest scandals in MotoGP history. Gigi Dall'Igna and Ducati will not remain silent. The public demands the truth. Marc Márquez is once again at the centre of global attention, but this time, it's not for a victory, it's for a suspicious tragedy. Was Marquez's bike really sabotaged? Who would benefit from it? Were rival teams feeling threatened? Are there internal politics at play? Share your thoughts below.